welcome back to Millennial Planter. I'm Marina, the Millennial Planter, and if you have a slight obsession with houseplants like I do, I suggest hitting the subscribe button and sticking around because on this channel I talk about all things houseplants. And today is an exciting video as always. I am going to be sharing my Hoya collection. Honestly, I contemplated doing this video, but then I just kind of sat back and thought about it, and Hoya are somehow the most plants I own, like genus wise. I have the most Hoya, which is weird because, to be honest, I was never a big Hoya fan. It took me a while to get into them and to start liking them. Like, I really just did not understand the hype for the longest. And then slowly, like, I had 1, and then I had 3, and then I had 6, and then all of a sudden, like, I had 10, and I realized that I started to like Hoya. And then I realized, oh, well, maybe I am on this Hoya train. I don't know. I thought I would just start the video off real quick with a little unboxing, Hoya unboxing. This is from Logi's greenhouse, actually. I have a friend that is just the nicest person, the most wonderfulest person ever, and told me she was going to their actual like greenhouse and showed me all the stuff that she had, and I ended up getting this, and she sent it to me, and it finally came today after being in the mail for some time. I was slightly annoyed because it was in Atlanta since the 15th and it just came today, which doesn't make any sense, but I know that the USPS is going through it. Oh, she packaged it up so sweet. Oh, look at that roof. Oh, this is so exciting. All right, can you guys guess? Do you know what that is yet? Can you see a little foliage action? Whoa, this thing is massive. Whoa. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, so if you don't know, this is a Hoya Cladetta. Look at that. Wow. And I mean, oh, look at that. Is splashy, and the leaf shapes are just so bizarre. Look at that. And the leaves are like super thick and succulent-esque, which is cool. Wow, this is beautiful. And I'm so happy that I was able to add this. And they had this for a really good price. So definitely, I mean, check out Logi's. I'm sure a lot of you have, but if you haven't, and you know, these really like succulent type of leaves remind me of this Hoya Chelsea. So I actually purchased this from Adam, not dude, and over on Instagram and YouTube. And I was shocked because these leaves are so thick, like double C thick, because I didn't think they were gonna be like that. They're literally like a succulent leaf. That's how thick they are. And it's so bizarre and just so cool. It has the little dimples in it. They're just so cute, slightly veiny. So I can't wait to see this one really grow. Now also, I just want to preface this. I just pretty much haven't gotten into Hoya at the beginning of the year, is kind of when they slowly started creeping into my life, and I am by no means an expert. I am still trying to figure out the whole care. For the most part though, I've had my Hoya outside all summer, which I have talked about in many videos, and they have loved it. It's just been really perfect for them, and a lot of them have taken off. I still have some that haven't done so well, like this Hoya Lachinosa. This thing literally has not grown all summer, and I don't understand why. It has beautiful ribbing on it, as you can see. I've had this thing outside all summer, and it hasn't grown anything. It was unrooted, mind you, when I did get it, but I would have thought, you know, a couple months would have been fine. So I recently just cut it. I cut 2 nodes, hopefully trying to activate something. So I will keep y'all posted on that. But I have this little tray of just like tiny Hoya that I have just to keep it easier, just to keep it like easier to keep up with and taking it off my shelf. And these were all actually outside and I just moved them in because it's getting to the low 50s outside, especially this week. So I'm just slowly bringing in my Hoya because I don't want a chance killing any of these guys. Next, actually, I have this Hoya Bella Bretonnier DS70, I think. I don't know, but it's the fuzzy one. And as you could see, this whole little tendril here is new. It grew so much the minute I took it out and the minute I took it outside, and that was really exciting because it was pretty much at a standstill. And now it just has all these little baby leaves coming in and it's just so cute, and it's something that I like to pet pretty often. Next here I have actually another Hoya from Not Dude. It is a Hoya Obscura Splash or Variagata. It's just a really cool looking Hoya, and actually the very tip of that tendril is all new, which is astonishing because it kind of just had no time to acclimate. It just grew already. So I'm really excited to see new growth on this, and I'm kind of bummed that I had to bring it in so soon because my other Obscura that I have just has taken off outside and has tripled in size, I feel like, since when I got it. Next is a variegated Hoya Weddii, and I actually have 2 of them, one here and one here. This one just has a little bit of sun damage, but it's fine. These have been growing really well outside as well, and I actually purchased these from a good friend of mine, Angelica, and she's growing with Angelica on Etsy and on Instagram. And y'all, she has amazing Hoya, so I definitely recommend checking her out. She also has some really cute trellises that I will show you in a little bit. Yeah, so this is cool. It had just started getting some pinkness to the new leaves, and yeah, then I had to bring it in, but they're doing really well. Here's the other one. So I actually think I'm gonna have one of these for a giveaway in October, so keep your eye out for that if that's something you're interested in. Next on this little tray I have a Hoya curtissii, which I have 2 of these, and here's the other one. So Hoya curtissii is one that I struggle with. They both have new growth on them, which is awesome, but they are just weird Hoyas, honestly. But hopefully I can have a happy update soon. As you can see, this one has some yellowing leaves, but then it also has new growth, so it's just really confused on what it wants to do. And this I actually got as some cuttings, and they're doing fairly well. Next on my Hoya baby tray is a Hoya Nobile. I can never pronounce that, but this one is honestly such an easy grower. If you want to get into Hoya and you want an easy Hoya, I really recommend this one. As you can see, it's just a wee baby, but it's already growing new leaves, and the leaves are so fuzzy, and it's almost velvet-esque, so highly recommend this one. Super easy growing, really affordable, and they're just really fun to touch. And the last one I have is another Hoya that hasn't been growing for me, but hopefully now that it's by grow light, it might grow. But it is a Hoya Obscura, and as you can see, it's just a wee baby. And these get really pretty when they're sun stressed, and they get that really pink red color. And yeah, this one hasn't grown at all, which is a bummer, but I don't know, hopefully it'll grow soon. All right, these next 2 are also from my good friend Angelica. So this one is a variegated Hoya Carnosa compacta, which, as you can see, has some new baby leaves right there, and it still has a little bit of fluff on it, but yeah. And I was shocked to see new leaves coming from it because I thought these were gonna be slow growing. I mean, my regular green form Carnosa, doesn't grow much at all. So to see this one grow 2 new leaves in a matter of 2 weeks was weird. So it's gonna be cool to see this one grow and eventually trail, hopefully soon. And then here I have a Hoya Australis, which is my only Hoya in LECA. And I have been trying it out, and honestly, I'm kind of on the fence about LECA. I know a lot of people rave about LECA, especially when it comes to Hoyas, but like I have gotten a significant amount of regrowth, I'm not even gonna lie, but it's just really annoying to keep up with, especially maybe because I only have one Hoya in it. But this Australis hasn't grown much for me. It's probably grown 2 to 3 leaves in the couple months that I've had it, so it's been a slower grower, and these are supposed to be fast growing Hoya, but then also it's just hard to tell when it needs more water. And I know I should probably get like a clear container because I don't even know if I have enough water in it. And then I just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my Hoyas in soil grow faster. I'm still giving it a go. I really do like LECA balls though. Like they're just so cool, and they look like Cocoa Puffs. Actually, Angelica had all of her Hoyas in LECA at one point, but she is making the transition to soil. So I told her, you know, just send it to me in LECA, and I was gonna give it a go. And yeah, so yeah, I'm on the fence. Not sold yet. Next is this beautiful Hoya Polinura, which is the mermaid tail or fishtail Hoya, and this is one that I wanted for so long, and I am so happy that I got it. I actually found it on Facebook for a really good price, I feel like, especially for what I see them going for nowadays, which is crazy because this is another really easygoing, fast-growing Hoya, and I love it. Like the leaves are thick and just have that real Hoya leaf feel to them, waxiness, which is shocking because I thought they would feel more leafy, you know, kind of like a regular tropical boy, a regular tropical plant. Yeah, so it has 3 new leaves since I've gotten it, and then it even has something coming here, which I don't know if it's a leaf or a tendril. So yeah, it's really exciting, and just look at that. Definitely one of my favorite Hoyas. And here is a Hoya Crimson Princess, and then a Hoya Crimson Queen. Look at those little new leaves there. So these trellises are from my good friend, once again from Angelica. This is not sponsored by her, by the way. I just really, yeah, I love supporting my friends. Anyways, they're just like super lightweight, and she actually 3D prints them. I'll leave her information below if you all want to check that out. But yeah, they're super cute. These have been some more slow growing Hoyas for me, which was weird because even sticking them outside, they didn't burst with growth like I thought they would. Yeah, I don't know. They're there. They haven't shot out any tendrils, but this one is slowly getting some new leaves, so that's really exciting. And then actually I just cut some off of this princess to hopefully activate new growth. So hopefully these guys, these ladies, will start growing more for me, because I can't wait to just fill out this trellis. And I don't know if it's picking up, but I do have some webbing there just from them being outside. So I am still in the process of treating my Hoyas since I have bought them all inside. And usually it's just from actual spiders and not from spider mites. So hopefully there's no actual spiders on here. Almost done. There's some more just wee little babies. Here I have a Hoya Microphylla, which is one of my favorites. Every time I see this little leaves, I just want to pinch them or eat them because they're so cute. I would love to find another one of these and just have at least a little bit longer of a vine, because I want some more little leaves. But oh, this is probably one of my top favorites also. And here was actually, this one is a Hoya Maniparensis, which is one I am super nervous about, These are a little bit more on the expensive side, and I was very fortunate to win this one in the giveaway from Jeremy, which is I Hoard Plants. Jeremy was telling me that this one was a little bit of a fussy one with him, and it didn't really truly thrive until he put it into LECA. So I don't know, we will see what happens with this. Hopefully it does well for me. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much of a hard time. Yeah, I'm definitely more nervous for this one, but you could just honestly just try your best, and yeah, that's all you could really do. But I'm trying my best. And my last two, this one, I love this one so much. It is a Hoya Trayubiana. And I saw this Hoya and I unboxed it. I was shocked because these leaves are just so smooth, and just, they remind me a lot of this Syngonium Chiapens. As you can see, just with the colors, this is hard to do, but with the colors and the texture is just really similar, which is just so funny because this is a Hoya and this is a Syngonium. But seriously, like, the minute I saw this, I instantly thought of the Chiapens, and the Chiapens is one of my favorite Syngonium. So it just is so cool, and I love how big the leaves are, and it's actually kind of comical how I have them just clipped up against this trellis, but it was just the only way I could get them because these leaves are pretty heavy and pretty thick. But yeah, I love this one. It's so cute and so pretty, and I can't wait to see it grow. I honestly can't wait to see it tendril. I just love when Hoyas shoot their tendrils out, even if they don't have leaves. It's just so cool to see where they want to go. I have some crazy tendrils outside, and I don't want to bring my Hoyas inside for that simple reason. But yeah, so Hoya Trayubiana. And then the last Hoya I have in here is this Hoya megalaster. And just look at how big that leaf is compared, literally the size of my palm, and you could see the slight ab works it has there, the indentations in the leaves. Super cool. Can't wait to see what another leaf is going to look like on here. And yeah, this is so cool. It's just so cool to have one little leaf like that. I kind of like it. Pretty comical. Oh, and I actually almost forgot. This is the Hoya Calista phyla, and I purchased this one from Green Obsession Shop, and she's another really awesome Etsy account and Hoya seller. Has some really good Hoyas, and I have this Calista phyla that actually Lessa from Lessa's Leaves made me want to buy because she has a really big and beautiful one, and she has showcased it in a couple of her videos, and it's just so pretty. How can you not like those veins? Like, just look at that pattern. Look at the back of the leaves. You could even see it. I hope it's picking up, but this is a really cool plant. I was kind of bummed because it finally started to come out with a new leaf right there, and now it's gone, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it was maybe like eaten or just got knocked off or overwatered, but hopefully that means that it'll shoot out some other new growth soon. And I have it in this stone planter, and right now it's just a little cash po because these are still growing little roots, and I just like the way it looks in there. Now, really and truly, the last Hoya I have in here is this Hoya Carnosa compacta, just regular old green form, and it's finally shooting out some growth, which is exciting. Some of these newer leaves, these darker leaves on the edge, are all new, and that's just really exciting to see. I'm trying to see if I could promote new growth here on this bare spot. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll see what happens. So it's just really cool. I would like to get maybe like 2 more strands and put them in here, but for now this is it, and it's just so cool and very tortellini-esque. And as far as the setup goes, I have them all here on this top shelf, or even right there. I have a couple lined up there, and then I have that very bright grow light hanging from my ceiling. If you can see all the way up there, has a hook. And like I said, I don't know how well the Hoya are gonna do this winter with this particular grow light. I have ordered another grow light, but my other plants have seemed to like it there, especially that Australis. And the light is supposedly over 6,000 lumens. It's actually a garage light, but if the lumens are strong enough, the plants can grow. That's what I've heard. I am not a grow light expert, but like I said, my plants have been loving it. My succulents have been loving it. So obviously it does work. My Hoya have just been under there for about 2 weeks, so it's not enough time to see how they respond to it. I am trying to sun stress a couple of them, and the gap between the two isn't even that big. So yeah, we will see. I will leave you all updated. If you guys want to check this light out, I will have it linked down below. It has worked for all of my regular plants, like my aeroids. I have some anthurium down here that have been loving it. So yeah, link down below. But this is just the setup that I have for now. My one concern is that I'm afraid they might get too cold because I have a vent on the ceiling, and even though it's tilted away, I don't know. We'll see how it goes this summer or this winter. I might have to move them and put them on a heat mat, but I will keep you all updated. Okay, so we head outside, and here I have this beautiful Hoya Microphylla. I actually got this from Bros with Hose. Sorry about the noise in the background. And look at the newest leaf it has. And then up here I have a Hoya Obscura. That's a splash kind of variety. They just really love it out here. Honestly, these Hoyas have brought me so much joy this summer, like specifically these two, and just watching them grow. They just make such a cute statement piece in front of my house. And then the last one over here is this Hoya Bella, which I actually just received in a trade, literally like the other day. So it lost some leaves, but it's a very interesting variety. It just has like these thin leaves. It's a bit more leafier and foliageier than a regular Hoya. And then lastly, I have this Hoya Waiitii that I'm in the process of quarantining since I'm bringing it inside. And if you see those dark leaves there, those are new growth, which is so cool. It has some damage just from shipping when it was sent to me in the mail. But yeah, there's my little Hoya Waiitii. He stayed inside most of the summer, but yeah. And that wraps up this little Hoya collection video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. I just wanted to film this video because I am shocked at how many that I have, because like I said, literally this time last year I was so confused over the Hoya hype, and I just think there's so many out there, and just so many different types and sizes and shapes and colors. It's astonishing, and I love them so much. They have just wiggled and tendrilled their way around my heart, and yeah, they just bring me so much joy, and I have loved seeing them grow over the summer. And hopefully I can have at least one bloom for me before winter time. I don't think it's gonna happen, but very wishful thinking, right? Anyways, I would love to know your stance on Hoya. Do you love Hoya? Do you hate Hoya? Do you have any in Leca? Do you swear by Leca? Or have you tried Leca and you don't like it like me? Are you on the fence? I don't know, just let me know in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks so much for checking this one out. I hope you give it a thumbs up, and I hope you all are staying safe, sane, and happy. Bye.